win through their lenses. The film crew continued following the man who would be king. Their cameras moved on to Petty's home for a quick look at this young driver and his growing family. Richard's son Kyle probably wondering what all these people are doing in the living room. After all, Richard is still just dad to him.
There isn't much time for Richard to relax with his young but growing family and his trophies. The Pettys have run in 25 races in the few months up to the Charlotte 600 at the end of May. And the Pettys have done pretty well, finishing in the top 5 in 13 out of 25 starts. With this record behind them, there's an air of quiet excitement as the Pettys get ready for the World 600. When 41 and 43 are set up for the move to Charlotte, and the equipment truck rolls out of the Randleman garage to take its place in the garage area at the Charlotte Speedway, the crew has a feeling of confidence that comes with being on a winning team. But the best of plans in racing have a way of going astray, and the competition is plenty tough. This is the main event of the rematch for the honors lost and won at Daytona. There are 44 starters in the fastest field ever at the 600. In the pole position, another Plymouth, Pardue in car number 54, the fastest qualifier. Cars are lined up in the order of time and speed they qualify. Back in 5th position is Richard Petty in number 43 Plymouth. Back in 12th is Jim Pascal, Richard's teammate in number 41 Plymouth. It's a hot day in May in North Carolina with temperatures in the 90s and promises to be even hotter before this 600-mile race is over. Almost 70,000 fans crowd the grandstands and the infield as the cars wait in the pits for the starting signal. At 12:30 p.m., May 24th, the World 600 begins. Once around the track to form in position, and they're off to a beautiful running start. Into the first turn, it's Pardue in front, Isaacs in number 26 Dodge second, Lorenzen, Petty, and Goldsmith dueling for third, with Marvin Panch right after them. The rest of the field strings out. 600 miles to go for the glory of coming home first, and a total purse of over $100,000. For almost 200 miles, it's a Chrysler battle for first place with the lead changing 10 times between Plymouths and Dodges. When cars pit, the race still goes on. Fuel and tires in less than half a minute.
This Speed Vision program is brought to you by Radio Shack. You've got questions, we've got answers.
You've really been wanting a satellite dish, haven't you? You want all the sports, you want all the movies, but you're concerned about the costs, the programming, the installation. Hey, come into Radio Shack. Yeah, we'll explain everything. And now an RCA DirecTV system.
As the front runners go charging back onto the track, Paul Goldsmith, the number 25 Plymouth, grabs the lead and then loses it to Bobby Isaac and number 26 Dodge. Buck Baker moves up to third place in number 3 Dodge. Freddie Lorenzen in number 28 Ford charges after him in fourth. Buck Baker in his number 3 Dodge roars past Goldsmith to run in front. Lorenzen is running in third. At the midway point, 300 miles, it's Goldsmith and Lorenzen dueling for first. Baker has dropped back to third. Lorenzen passes Goldsmith to take first. Pasco in number 41 Plymouth makes his move. Uh-oh, trouble. Cooper in number 60 Ford spins out. 400 miles. And Pasco pours it on, charging after Lorenzen. Jim Pasco passes Lorenzen to take the lead as Lorenzen's crew worry what their car will do at this terrific pace. Richard Petty has moved up to third in number 43 Plymouth. Oh, Lorenzen's in trouble. He's heading into the pits. Now the signal from the Petty pit is go. And it's Pascal and Petty running 1 and 2 for the last 75 miles. And the checkered flag for Jim Pascal in number 41 Plymouth. Richard is only a split second behind his teammate. A great victory for the Petty team and Plymouth. In this contest with the best of Detroit, they prove they not only have the speed, but the staying power. Together, Jim Pascal and Richard Petty get the lion's share of the $100,000 purse. But the glory of coming home first is Pascal's alone, in a great victory that the motoring world will not soon forget.
I think anybody wins one of these large race, a 500-mile or 600-mile race, is accomplished quite a feat because he's running against the best that the automotive field can put out and get out and run as fast or faster than anybody else. I think it's quite an accomplishment in itself. Plus, you get a lot of satisfaction beating all competition.
Ah, what a great day for Petty Enterprises, a 1-2 finish, and so too for the producers of this film, which was commissioned by the Chrysler Corporation. But it was typical of documentaries in that era to leave out anything not favorable to the sponsoring product or to racing in general. And thus there is no mention here of the horrible moment for which that day is ultimately remembered. A bad crash on lap 7 left the legendary Fireball Roberts with burns that would eventually prove fatal. The sport's biggest star of his day, Fireball clung to life for 5 long weeks, then died July 2nd at the age of 35. His passing mourned throughout the sport. I'm Dave Despain. That's it for now. Join us next week for another ride into racing history on Victory Circle.